If you want to hear about internship, if that is why you are here, please stay tuned because I got it for you. I have the tea about internship for you. Hey y'all, and welcome to the Ginger Spice Show. It is your hostess with the mostest, your not so typical school psychologist, Ginger. If you are new here, I hope that I am able to give you whatever it is that you came looking for. I talk about things life, school psychology, and lituations, okay? For the most part, everything has been school psychology since we've been in a panoramic, but there is more to come because life has definitely gotten a bit more hectic. And I do want to show y'all what it really looks like to be a school psychologist and really the person within the profession. So stay tuned, tap in, subscribe, all that good stuff so that you don't miss any of the good stuff that I got coming for you guys. And if you are a part of the family, if you've been here since day one, it's gonna be about a year since I started dropping content, which makes no sense, but time is an illusion. We're not even gonna get into that. Thank you for continuing to rock with your girl. Thank you for continuing to look at my videos, share my videos, follow me on social media, all that. I'm so very grateful for you all. And as always, let me know what you guys want because I'm here to deliver the tea that you want to see. Period. Come here. Have you liked, commented, and subscribed? Did you hit the button? Have you hit the bell? I know you love it here. That's why you're here. That's why you're back. That's why you asked for this. So go ahead. Hit it. So before I get into talking about internship, I want you all to be aware beforehand. Like before I even tell you what it is, what it ain't, all that during this process, you will get and face some rejection. No matter how perfect your list is, no matter what's going on with you, you will face rejection. You want me to show you? Because I can show y'all. You see it there? Here's my list. Rejected. It'd be like that. But I need y'all to know that here when you're learning about what internship is, so that when you go through it for yourself, you remember that somebody told you that rejection during this process is normal. And I'm gonna say it here. I'm gonna say it in my video. Some other people probably gonna say it to you. Cause if I don't get y'all the tea, who gonna give it to you? Who gonna deliver it? I don't know. So I'm telling y'all, rejection is normal. And I want you to know that that does not mean that you are not meant to be in this field. It does not mean that you're not smart. It does not mean that you're not capable. It's a numbers game. And it sucks because you just like, well, dang. I know what I know and I know that I know it, but they still not accepting me. It's not you, it's them. It's not me, it's you. It's literally these districts. So before we get into talking about it, I just wanted to let y'all know that, but let's get into it. Internship, we're talking all things internship. What is the internship? Who goes on internship? Why you need internship? All that good stuff is here. It's here for you. So if that's what you're looking for, stay tuned. So we have our handy dandy iPad with all of our information. I even have my files, y'all. Like this is my internship. Can you see it? Internship folder. Like y'all know I keep everything all together, looking cool, whatever. So I'm gonna just give y'all the tea about internship. So NASP says, again, National Association of School Psychologists, the internship is conceptualized as a culminating training experience in which the primary focus is on providing high quality experiences, attainment of comprehensive school psychology competencies, and integration and application of the full range of domains of school psychology. All of that to say that you will be taking everything that you've learned in school, in practicum, in class, offline, your research papers, and going into somebody's district and working for them for a year. That's internship. So after you've done all of your coursework, before you can graduate with a degree in school psychology, you have to go on internship. So the internship for specialist level interns includes at least 1,200 hours, and the internship for doctoral interns includes at least 1,500 hours. completed on a full-time basis over 1 academic year. So for a whole school year, from the start of the school year in about August, depending on where you go, to the end of the school year, June, again, depending on where you go, you will be dedicating your life and your time to somebody's school district, okay? That is internship. So I'm gonna speak for us master specialist students. After your 2 years of coursework, you spend a whole school year working in somebody's school. So what does that application process look like? You start right around August, September, deciding where you wanna be for internship. So let me back up and say that for internship, you get to decide where you go for internship. Like, there are no limitations of where you go other than the fact that it has to be in a school district if you're a master's student. But you get to decide where you go. You get to apply. Nobody's saying, hey, you have to stay where your school is. You can move. You can do what you want to do as long as it's in a school district if you're a master's student. So when your second year of your program rolls around, you should be identifying school districts that fit the needs of the students that you want to service in the future. So you should be using your internship year to really prep for where you'd want to practice when you graduated and those kinds of things. So for me, I knew that I wanted to work with Black and brown students. Call it what it was, call it what it is. Y'all know me, period. So I made sure to not apply to any school districts that did not fit the exact criteria. So if a school district did not have more than 50% of Black and brown children, I did not apply. And you can do that because this experience is yours. Like, nobody else is gonna be on internship with you. So if you know that you wanna work with Black students, if you know that you wanna work with deaf and hard of hearing students, if you know that you wanna work with whatever population is your niche, apply to districts that will offer you that, point blank, period. You can apply in-state of where your institution is, out of state, multiple districts within a state. Like, everything is fair game for internship. Some internships come paid or unpaid, and I'm gonna say this here to you now. Do not be out here, unless you really have to. Like, unless you really have to get an unpaid internship, there is money out there to be had. So apply to internships that are paying you and make sure that they're paying you good. But I'm also going to add, do not just try to go where the money resides, because I wouldn't call that a mistake that I made, but I was searching for the dollars. And when I tell y'all about my internship story, you'll see why, you know, it's really about fit. It's really about searching for opportunities that will match who your future self, who the future practitioner you will want to be, and not always going where the money resides. Okay, so once you've identified where you want to go, once you've identified the type of district that you want to apply to and all of that good stuff, you have to start preparing your internship packet. So that starts right around September, October, because application deadlines are about December. Like, they start in December. So once you've decided all of that, you need to start getting your professors on board so that they can start writing you letters of recommendation. So you need about 3 letters of recommendation, and they want to see those from your university professors and also practicum supervisors, because they can speak to what you can do as a student and as a practitioner. You'll also need a cover letter, basically identifying like who you are, what your research interests are, and essentially why you'd be a good candidate for a district. You need to send in your transcripts. So some wanted undergrad transcripts as well as graduate transcripts, and they all want official transcripts. Some will take unofficial for that application process because they do charge you, but you should really be checking in with those specific districts. You will also have to submit a writing sample. So by writing sample, they mean reports, redacted reports. Do not forget to redact your reports, people. It's very important that you do that. But they want redacted reports. Some districts wanted 2, so you'd pick 2 of the best ones that you've written to send out. And lastly, they also want a CV. So they want to see your resume really stating what you've done while you were in practicum, while you were in school, and even before then, if it's relevant to the work that you'll be doing as a school psychologist. So again, in total, you'll need 3 letters of recommendation. your CV, you'll need transcripts, a writing sample, and a cover letter. That's really the basics, right? I'll talk to you guys more in my personal video about like my whole year on internship, about my interview process and what that looks like. For right now, I'm really just trying to give y'all the basics of like what internship is, how you go about applying, and that kind of thing. So I hope at this point, y'all have already liked, commented, and subscribed. Hit the button, hit the bell. I know y'all love it here. I know y'all do, and that's why y'all keep coming back. So go ahead and do that for me. On next week's episode of the Ginger Spice Show, we will be talking about my experience on internship. My story. I get to tell my story, okay? Because it's a story to tell. I get to tell my story about internship. So if you want to hear more about where I applied, my interview process, how I chose, who I chose, and all of that good stuff, tune in. See you then.